Review of Freaky Tales 2025, directed by Anna Boden, Ryan Fleck. Overview. Ryan Fleck sure does, and vividly. The writer-director, together with partner Anna Boden, has produced a self-described, very weird, no argument here, love letter to his former home in Freaky Tales. But this ode to Oakland contains more than memories. It's not about the way things happen, Fleck says, but about the way he chooses to remember them. Set in 1987, Freaky Tales is certainly creative. It is whimsically visual, think hand-drawn stick figures popping up, comic book style graphics, or a sudden shift to cartoon mode, and it has Pedro Pascal, never a bad thing. It's also often heartfelt, even if it ends in a spasm of hatchet-wielding, samurai sword-slicing, Tarantino-esque gore that, dare we say, doesn't feel like a love letter to anything except maybe Tarantino. An energetic, anthology-style homage to 1987 Oakland Freaky Tales weaves together four gritty, surreal stories each, punctuated by bursts of neon cosmic green magic and Tarantino-esque violence. Highlights. Standout performances. Pedro Pascal is compelling as Clint, a conflicted debt collector whose emotional arc gains the film's best dramatic depth. Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck are longtime Sundance staples, launching their career with indie festival favorites Sugar, Mississippi Grind, and Half Nelson. Then, 4 years ago, the two directors cashed their Marvel check, helming the superhero flick Captain Marvel and packing it with CGI spectacle. Now, the pair have returned to the 2024 Sundance Film Festival, this time with an ambitious anthology story that attempts to marry both worlds. The result? Freaky Tales, an epic, nostalgia-fueled odyssey that blends intimate character drama and bone-crunching action. Normani, Dominique Thorne electrify the screen as a female rap duo, capturing both charm and fire during their showdown with Tu Hort. Empress is in his role, especially during the film's fourth story featuring high-octane, stylized revenge. Tom Hanks surprises in a comedic video store cameo, adding warmth amid the chaos. Authentic 80s atmosphere. The production design, soundtrack, and gritty VHS-style aesthetics form a vivid recreation of East Bay culture, propelled by a retro synth score and punk, hip-hop hedges. Freaky Tales, a choppy curio from the writing-directing team of Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck, Half Nelson, Captain Marvel, is an ode to the Bay Area as a boy might remember it, showcasing three semi-true stories set on May 10, 1987 that gild facts into myth. Oakland in 87 was hella wild, gloats rapper Too Short, the film's narrator. Too Short is on screen too in a cameo as a cop. There's also a version of his younger self played by Demario Simba Driver. Freaky Tales gets its title from Too Short's 9-minute song of sexual braggadocio from his 1987 gold record, here foreshadowing a gender war comeuppance he deserves. Bold stylistic flair. Expect animated comic book inserts, abrupt tonal shifts, and an unapologetic embrace of grindhouse violence fun for those craving midnight movie energy. Drawbacks. Uneven narrative cohesion. While each episode shines in isolation, the film struggles to connect them meaningfully. The recurring green glow motif feels arbitrary and underdeveloped. Inconsistent tone, pacing. Some segments, particularly the debt collector storyline, offer weight and emotional stakes, but others come off thin or formulaic. The anthology structure's uneven quality can undercut engagement, stylization over storytelling. The focus on visual flair, homages, and gore sometimes overshadows deeper character resonance, leaving the emotional core lacking. Critical reception. AP News. 2. 4 stars nostalgic, but loose connections and excessive gore hinder resonance. Rotten Tomatoes, 74% critics, 88% audience praise for style and entertainment, but noted for narrative thinness. WhatToWatch.com. The Times UK, 1 5 stars inert, self-indulgent, and punishingly dull despite big names. The Guardian, Washington Post. Mixed likened to cult, 80s exploitation flicks, with enjoyable pulp vibe but shallow narrative. Entertainment Weekly, Collider, Beyond, 6, 10 celebrated the energy and standout scenes but flagged uneven tone and loose plot. Final verdict. If you're craving an over-the-top, visually vibrant, cult-style tribute to 80s Bay Area culture filled with punk, rap, blood, and swagger, Freaky Tales delivers plenty of that flair. But if you prefer tightly woven storytelling and emotional payoff, this anthology may feel more like a stylistic sampler than a cohesive whole. Summary. Freaky Tales is a 4-part anthology film that blends gritty urban storytelling with surreal and supernatural elements. Set in the vibrant and volatile streets of 1987 Oakland, each story centers on different characters, gangsters, teens, rappers, and outsiders facing wild, often violent confrontations. The stories range from a vengeful debt collector, Pedro Pascal, forced into a personal reckoning, a young rap duo, Normani, Dominique Thorne, challenging misogyny and fame in the hip-hop world, a mysterious green energy force linking characters across stories, a violent uprising led by comic book fans against real-world villains. The film incorporates comic book visuals, retro aesthetics, and cosmic twists, creating a chaotic but visually rich experience. The short take is scores, story, narrative, din, performances, charisma, tuan, visual period craft, Ron. Overall impact, do. A rich sensory blast that entertains especially in standout segments, but falls short of its own transformative ambitions. 23 Mozub Tube. Like, share, subscribe.